Yes, my dear friends, it's so good to be back here again. This is Saffron Media, and we are here to give you the best, the most trending, exciting, reliable, and authentic happenings in Nigeria, especially in the area of politics and many more. And of course, we all know what has been happening in Nigeria, and everyone has been expecting the National Assembly and the Senate to take action to ensure or to push the president to resign, or for him to actually, take a quick step out of that seat. Like, instead of him resigning, he could actually retire so that he will have more glory than, just being impeached. But even at that, the Senate or National Assembly has not even been ready to take any step as regarding that, and that has actually been causing a lot of issues in the Senate and other parts of the country. And right here in this report, it says that Senate quakes over Buhari's lopsided appointments. Yes, it is not news that there have been lopsided appointments in this administration. If you look at very important positions in the country today are filled by a particular set of people. So definitely that is why you see when there are issues in the country, they are not afraid, because they know they have filled up those places with their own people. So definitely they are not scared of anything or losing anything, and that is actually affecting so many things as well in the country, because when some areas are supposed to be developed, just because some people who are not from those regions are not in the position to do that, those places still remain the same. But anyway, that is not the report right here, because the Senate is in serious shambles right now over all of this lopsided appointment. I'm very sure you want to enjoy this report, but please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, and ensure that you also like and share our videos. All right, my dear friends, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. It says the 9th Senate leadership under the senator representing Yobe North, Hamad Lawan, has been dismissed severally by some critics as a factotum of the executive arm of the government. Nigerians are taken aback that the Senate, and by extension the National Assembly, readily acquiesced to President Muhammadu Buhari's stance on burning issues that demand the legislature's critical voice. Such national issues range from the handling of the scary insecurity challenge facing the country to the perceived clannishness of the Buhari presidency in the distribution of public appointments across the zones. Checks, however, reveal that individuals, lawmakers not comfortable with the derisive label of the National Assembly as a rubber stamp parliament, and they have continued to pick the gauntlet and raise their voices against development they perceived as aberrations. Penultimate week, Senator representing Ekiti Central and Chairman Senate Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters, Michael Okpeyemi Bamidele, squealed against the abuse of the federal character principle by the Buhari's administration. Speaking during his committee's screening of Honorable Justice Salisu Garba Abdullahi as the Chief Judge Designate of the Federal Capital Territory, Senator Bamidele advised the President Muhammadu Buhari and his appointees saddled with the nominations of individuals for appointment to uphold the federal character principle. He maintained that apart from meeting eligibility criteria stipulated for the relevant public offices into which they are being appointed, adequate care must also be taken to ensure that the federal character principle established by virtue of the clear provision of Section 14, subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria be met by nominees. Investigation revealed that Bamidele's outburst must have been informed by the growing disaffection by lawmakers from the southern part of the country against the appointment into federal boards and parastatals, which is skewed against the zone. Incidentally, he is the chairman, Southern Senators Forum, and his position, therefore, was a wake-up call on the Buharis administration to halt the breach to Constitution, which makes it mandatory on a sitting president to defer to the application of federal character in public service appointments and allocation of resources for the sole purpose of giving every part of the country the required sense of belonging in the Nigerian dream and project. Checks reveal that Section 14, subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution states that the composition of the government of the Federation or any of its agencies and the conduct of its affairs shall be carried out in such a manner to reflect the federal character of Nigeria and the need to promote national unity and also to command national loyalty, thereby ensuring that there shall be no predominance in persons from a few states or from a few ethnic of other sectional groups in the government or in any of its agencies. In similar vein, Section 4, subsection 1A of the Federal Character Commission Act states that each state of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory shall be equitably represented in all national institutions and in public enterprises and organizations. Once a candidate has attained the necessary minimum requirement for appointment to a position, he shall qualify to fill a relevant vacancy reserved for indigents of his state or the Federal Capital Territory, and where the number of positions available cannot go round the states of the Federation or the Federal Capital Territory, the distribution shall be on zonal basis, but in case where 2 positions are available, the positions shall be shared between the northern and the southern zones. Investigation reveals a groundswell of anger on the floor of Senate committees sitting and petitions before the Committee on Ethics and Privileges on the lopsidedness in appointments under the present administration. Appointments that have generated dust in the Senate include nominees for the Federal Character Commission, Human Rights Commission, appointments of 40 nominees as Vice Chancellors, and the Board of Pension Commission. Following the public outcry against the appointment of Vice Chancellors, the Senate Committee on Federal Character and Governmental Affairs, led by Senator Tijani Yahaya Kaura, have summoned erstwhile acting chairman of the Federal Character Commission, Dr. Shetima Buka Abba. Speaking before the committee, Dr. Abba admitted that the appointment of the Vice Chancellor of the 40 federal universities were lopsided, and as he noted that geopolitical zones were not equally represented, a situation which fueled the protest, he said, "Mr. Chairman, there are 40 federal universities, and we took stock of vice chancellors, especially the recent appointments that bred protest here, and they are at the 6 geopolitical levels. Some zones were not adequately represented." Chairman of the committee, in his concluding remarks, merely said his team would check executive and administrative arbitrariness to mitigate the challenges encountered by the pension scheme. The National Pension Commission was birthed in 2004. So obviously, you can see why the Senate is in serious disarray, and they have also understood that the president is just certain about a particular ethnic group to do better in the country, but that is not advisable and it is not good. But my dear people, you've heard it all. It is no longer news that there are a lot of lopsided appointments, but what can Nigerians do? So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Drop your comments and also give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.